We are honored to be celebrating a very key milestone for our firm and to be joined today by Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, the Principal Secretary for the Industries and Commerce and the Information Technology Departments at the Government of Telangana, our esteemed media friends, and all my dear colleagues. As many of you know, 2021 marked the 25th anniversary for DE Shaw India. While we could not celebrate this in person last year, we are very excited to be able to do so today and also be able to inaugurate the new space in the Ivy building. When DE Shaw India first opened in 1996 at a moderately small but beautiful office in Begumpet, the DE Shaw Group was one among its first among its peers to be able to move parts of its core operations to India. And today, we are the largest global development center. And over the years, we've seen multidimensional growth, not just in the scope of our work, but also in its complexity. From developing sophisticated technology businesses in the late 90s and early 2000s, to strategically evolving to deliver technology platforms that enable the firm's wide range of trading and investment activities, from doing core data analysis works to engaging in high-end financial modeling, from standard accounting to providing insightful analytics, from starting with just 20 members to now having more than 1,400 employees, and from humble beginnings to setting up a world-class facility like this. We have indeed come a very long way. And on this occasion, all of us at the operating committee for DE Shaw India would like to express our gratitude, firstly, to the city of Hyderabad for being generous and creating an environment that has allowed us to thrive. Hyderabad has helped us access and attract the extraordinary talent that has been a significant part of our growth journey. And the city continues to evolve as a global hub of top talent, technological and financial innovation. And today, we remain committed to its evolution. And secondly, to all our employees, as we would not have been able to achieve this chapter without their contributions. So thank you so much. And it's been a splendid quarter of a journey, and we've accomplished so much during this period. And as we continue to grow, so does our need for additional space. So our new space in Ivy currently already occupies about 400 employees, and we will have 200 more employees moving in soon once the 2 more floors are done up. It's designed to be an extension of our existing workspace with similar state-of-art workspaces to facilitate our collaborative work style and also our ethos. Once again, we would like to raise a toast to the rich legacy that we've built together as a firm and to the city of Hyderabad. And we want to reiterate our commitment to the community and to the focus on our future. And as we continue this journey, we're excited for all that is to come in 2023 and beyond. So thank you once again, everyone, for joining us today.
We feel very, very proud of the accomplishments of DE Shaw. Incidentally, this is the first multinational company to start its operations in Hyderabad. Hyderabad's IT journey is close to roughly about 29 years, and to be here for 26 years of that for an American company is amazing. In fact, 29 years ago, as you would have imagined, Hyderabad was not such a thriving, such a happening, such an important technology hub, and to repose faith in a growing city at that time and choose not to kind of get deviated, put all their energies and commitment in one city. And obviously when things have turned for the better in the last 8 years particularly, enjoying the benefits, reaping the benefits, that is something very, very admirable. My first interaction with DE Shaw as a corporate actually happened in the US. Minister and myself and few of our colleagues had gone to the US in 2015, and we got a chance to visit your headquarters. And what was discussed there again was amazing. We were told that the company is on the verge of creating a spin-off entity called RCCM, and when we discussed with them, they also felt that Hyderabad is the best place since DSHO already has had a great run here, to look at Arcesium also setting up its unit here in the city. And today, I just checked with Lakshmi Garu. Arcesium also is roughly of the same size. I guess their headcount also is about 1500 or so. So while you mentioned that you are 1400 and add 1500 of theirs, between the two of you, they are close to 3000 people. And these are all very high in talent, as Chaitanya mentioned a while ago. In Hyderabad, many people do not know this. People, of course, recognize that BFSI is very strong here. 1/3 of our technology workforce is contributed by the BFSI sector. But many people typically think that it is only low-end BFSI which happens here. But as you heard, lots of high-end financial analysis and all kinds of financial calculations, which involves very high-end talent. That kind of work happens here. And also glad that in the last 1 year, since the decision was taken to move into this particular very impressive building, 600 more people have been added. So roughly you have doubled your headcount in just 1 year, which also confirms the fact. See, many of you would have read and continue to read that in the last 1 year, the country as a whole added 450,000 new IT jobs, of which 1/3 came from Hyderabad alone. And it is companies like yours which actually played a very important role in not worrying about the temporary challenges posed by the pandemic, but looking at the long-term opportunity, looking at the trend of digitalization, the pace of digitalization, and therefore equipping yourself with good kind of headcount, resources, quality, capacity building, training, etc., to kind of support you in the long run. I would also like to acknowledge one other very important role DSHO has played, which is in terms of supporting the communities. During the COVID period, as all of us will recall now, our health systems required lots of supplementing. Part of it, of course, came from the government itself, but we also sought help from all the corporates in the city, particularly the IT companies. And I'm very happy to share that we received very, very generous support from DSHO. So I would like to personally thank Chaitanya on that count. And also, I'm sure many of the staff members and employees would have also volunteered. They would have actually gone out and helped people and in multiple ways. So very grateful to the very timely support which we received from DSHO. And otherwise also, the CSR program which this company has is extremely well thought through. The support comes at the best possible time for very needy kind of stakeholders. So also appreciation for that as well. I would urge upon you, now that you have moved into a spacious building, and of course you continue to be in the earlier neighboring building as well, you have ramped up your headcount. We would like you to contribute more in enriching the BFSI ecosystem in this city. We also want companies like yours to support lots of fintech. As you know, fintech has become a very, very valued space within the innovation and startup ecosystem. While Hyderabad is known for other categories of startups also, particularly life sciences, agriculture. But as a government, we want to promote more and more fintechs as well. And whenever we interact with the fintechs, we hear from them that they require much more corporate partnerships, corporate support. So do kind of engage yourself fully in supporting fintechs. Another very important activity, which for us is a matter of great priority, is relating to Web 3.0. As you know, Web 3.0, NFT, Meta, these have also become very cool kind of emerging technologies, which also have tremendous usage across spectrum. And we do see the BFSI sector taking a lead in promoting this particular nascent technology as well. We also want more and more skilling to happen with the support of corporates, because many BFSI companies do tell us that we end up recruiting engineers and then we teach them principles of finance and accounting and all that. So with the help of some of the prominent BFSI companies, we are actually creating a concept of ensuring that engineering students can also minor in finance. They major in whatever engineering discipline they want to study. Could be computer science, could be electrical engineering, could be something else. But since eventually 1/3 of them or even more end up working for a BFSI company, why not teach them finance while they are a student instead of joining as a novice and then you put them through your paces, etc. So do kind of collaborate with us, with our Higher Education Council, on how to create minors in finance, what exactly are the kind of work which you really require of your employees, what kind of skill sets they must possess, etc. So focusing on innovation, focusing on skilling, supporting fintechs, and of course continuing to do more CSR work as you have been doing so appreciably over the last few years is something which I would urge upon you to really reflect. And while 25 years is a really long time, in fact, it is by no means a minor milestone, and very few companies in Hyderabad today can claim that they have a pedigree or a legacy of 25 years. You are one of them. Let us also use this to kind of spread a good word about the city, which is your home for 25 years. Obviously, unless you found the going to be extremely positive and great here, you would not have stuck on for 25 years. So do spread this word amongst your clients and all. You have some of the who's who of the world as your clients, etc. So motivate others also to look at Hyderabad as the pace of digitalization grow. India is becoming a very favorable kind of destination for US companies. So help us in outreach, in helping your customers make that decision to also set up their own captives, their GCCs here in India. So once again, congratulations to all of you. I just did a quick tour of the new office, and the facilities are very, very impressive. I'm sure it will contribute to your productivity, and your employee kind of sentiment will be very positive for all the people who are going to be located there. Good wishes once again, and thank you very much for inviting me.